Good afternoon, I am Olivia Landis reporting for CTV Sports, joined by Karlee Schwartzkopf reporting all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada at the 2017 Men's and Women's Mountain West Basketball Championships. Karlee, today we are going to see the Colorado State Women's, the second day for the Mountain West Championship for the Women's. Colorado State will be facing San Jose State in the second game today at noon. Colorado State did get that first round bye. They're coming fresh off of a fourth consecutive Mountain West Conference Championship. Let's dive a little bit into this game and what it's really going to mean today.
Yeah, you know, we saw the players earlier getting a little pumped up outside their hotel room, so they're really hungry to get to play, especially with that bye. And the last time these two teams met, Colorado State won by over 15 points. It was a pretty easy game for them, so I predict that they're going to win by a lot today.
Yeah, especially with leaders like Ellen Neustrom, who for the second consecutive year in a row has been named the Mountain West Player of the Year. Huge honors, and to have a leader like that on the team is going to be absolutely detrimental to San Jose State. You know, a player that's able to not only crash the boards but get that offense. Colorado State is ranked nationally in defense. We got to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, they are an amazing team defensively, especially, you know, that is where they get their rebounds. You know, you just talked about Ellen Neustrom. Last time she got a double-double, they played against San Jose State, and Eileen Neustrom, you know, they're 17th and, Eileen Gustafsson, they are 17th and 18th in program history for rebounding. So those two seniors are really good down low, and Colorado State is ranked 33rd nationally for three-pointers, so they can shoot too.
Yes, Hannah Taverdi ranked 6th in the conference for those three-pointers, so she's going to be another key player. Colorado State does seem to like to drive it inside, especially with those two seniors, Ellen and Ellie. So I think we're going to see a lot of inside the paint offense. Colorado State is always on top of their game inside the paint, but they're able to kick it out and really hit those threes with players like Hannah Taverdi. What is this win going to mean for Colorado State today?
This win for Colorado State is also going to be a huge win for them, because last time they came to this tournament, they were predicted to do really well. They won Mountain West again. You know, this is the fourth year they have won Mountain West, you know, regular season play, and came into the tournament and did not show up. So this year they're probably hungry for redemption. So this will seal them another game tomorrow, and the winner, you know, that depends on other games, but Colorado State would play again tomorrow and then one more game and then championship. So this is a big game for them. Yeah,
if Colorado State does take home the win today, they will either be facing Boise State or New Mexico in the semifinals. That's also going to be a pretty big game for them, because Colorado State did lose to Boise State earlier in this season. CSU has had a little bit more trouble in conference play than we've seen in the past few years. They did pick up three losses in conference play. So I think no matter which way this tournament goes, CSU is going to face some pretty tough teams.
Yeah, they definitely will, and you know, with that Boise State team, so they gotta seal this win if they kind of want to get the ball rolling.
So Karlee, taking a little bit of a look at the bracket, what are our predictions for the semifinals and this championship game?
Well, for the semifinals, we think it's going to be Colorado State versus Boise State. We talked a little bit about that earlier, and then we predict that Colorado State will make it to, you know, the final game. Looking at the lower half of the bracket for the semifinals, we predict, you know, Wyoming versus UNLV. These are four really good teams going into, you know, that Final Four. And then we predict that Wyoming will beat UNLV to play Colorado State in the championship game, which would be on Saturday at noon. So we're predicting that Colorado State is going to walk away with the championship.
And Wyoming is a tough team there. They have that #2 seed coming into this tournament. So we're predicting that they're going to go pretty far as well, and CSU and Wyoming will face off for our predictions in that final championship round.
Yeah, that'll be a good one too. You know, CSU always plays Wyoming so much in the later half of their season, so that'll be a good one. Well, that is all the updates that Olivia and I have for you right now, but we will have more for you after the game, and Olivia and I will be right back here tomorrow, as Colorado State, if they win today, will play again tomorrow. So be sure to visit our YouTube page, CTV11, for more updates.